we had to wait for the language practitioner who was busy in another court.
Okay.
My Lord, when the matter was adjourned on the previous occasion, the defense indicated that they need time to consult with their expert in order to cross-examine Lieutenant Colonel Mangena regarding the ballistic evidence. About a week ago, the defense indicated that they will not be ready to start the cross-examination of Lieutenant Colonel Mangena, the ballistic expert, on account of the fact that they have submitted an application to the Legal Aid Board to finance the costs of their expert. They're still waiting the outcome of such application. It is not clear as to how long the Legal Aid Board will take to consider the application. The bottom line is that, my Lord, that the defense will not be ready to cross-examine the ballistic expert today. We then agreed with the defense that the state will call other short witnesses in the meantime, pending the outcome of that application to the Legal Aid Board. And that is where we are today, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. Mgumezu.
God please, my Lord, in relation to the evidence of the ballistic, I would humbly request my colleagues to make submissions to this court. Court, please.
Yes, Mr. Ramusepiri.
If it may please the court, my Lord, indeed so. On the last occasion when we adjourned, I then discussed with my learned colleagues that I was going to the Legal Aid Board, and further to that, I was going to make inquiries about the possibility of them assisting us with funding regarding the cost of the expert, seeing that the family members were impecunious. They had raised certain monies, but they were not enough to cover the costs for the ballistic expert. And indeed, my Lord, they confirmed that we could apply, but rather Mr. Bunesi should be the one that's making that application, and the ballistic expert as well must apply for accreditation. So far as I know, Mr. Bunesi will take it, my Lord. Both processes were undertaken. We have received communication from Mr. Munisi and the ballistic expert regarding the respective applications, my Lord. That's how far I will take it, my Lord. That's the court, please.
Yes, Mr. Munisi.
My Lord, the information that was proffered by Mr. Valoya, I think it captures everything. It was so that the Legal Aid suggested, the Legal Aid South Africa suggested that the counsel or the lawyer who's representing the accused, who allegedly was found in possession of the alleged firearm that was allegedly used in the alleged killing of the deceased, should be the one rather making that application. I've submitted all documents. We're still waiting for the outcome, my Lord. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Wamalo.
Thank you, my Lord. I have nothing further to add. Thank you.
Ms. Mshololo.
Thank you, my Lord. I also confirm that the preparations and partial payment has been made to Mr. de Klerk, the expert, and then we are waiting for the legal aid to fund the expert for the balance of the invoice charged by the expert, my Lord.
Sorry, my Lord, I just interject to say, further to that, my Lord, we have consulted with the ballistic expert regarding the evidence, and his report is ready, my Lord. So it's only the issue of funding, my Lord, for now, as the court places.
You know what surprises me? The evidence of the of the ballistic expert was led when in August. Is that not so?
Indeed, my lord.
I mean, this is South Africa. When I say some of these things, I'm told I'm this and that and that. August. And the case was then postponed on the basis that the defense here wants to consult with their their ballistic expert, who unfortunately is committed somewhere else. But Mr. Ramosipidi actually told me that they have preliminarily consulted with him. I mean, now it's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months. This has not been done. 8 months. Mr. Mnisi, is it not 8 months?
I haven't calculated the period, the time frame.
Yes, the first postponement was in August, if I remember.
Yes, madam.
Right.
But maybe let me bring the following to the attention of the court, madam. We took the matter up with the accused, who mentioned that there's a possibility that their family members will be able to raise the finances. However, as time went on, we realized that that could be a tough hurdle to go over. That was then the reason why. And basically, the expert with whom we consulted initially then gave us his account, his invoice. We realized that the gentleman would not have been able to afford that. Even myself, I could not have been able to afford that, let alone his daily appearance. Then we formulated an opinion that we needed to get an alternative funding, which is the reason why early this year, almost like a month ago, we then approached Legal Aid South Africa. This was not out of our own making. It was because of the circumstances that I've just mentioned.
Okay, I hear you. So when was the application then submitted? Because what you are telling me to the Legal Aid Board.
Yes, madam.
You are not telling me that in August last year we submitted an application for funding of the ballistic expert from the Legal Aid Board on such and such a day, and then they gave us a response on such and such. Where's the correspondence? We're just talking. Where's the correspondence?
Which is the reason why, madam, I'm trying to explain that initially, as we took up the matter with the accused, they said there's a possibility that they could be in a position to raise the money or the amount that would be needed to finance their defense out of their own pocket.
But the accused, I'm sorry to jut in, but the accused have applied for legal aid because they don't have the financial capability of funding a case like this. We all know that. And this case started 27 October 2020?
2022.
2022.
Yes.
Right. And as of then, it's when they applied for legal aid. Now they're again applying for legal, they are saying, oh, you know what? We have some money. We'll raise money somehow. I mean, you as responsible counsel, you should have brought it to their attention that, look, ballistic experts are expensive. You need, because that guy must have given you a quotation, you need about 30 million or whatever.
That is exactly what we did, madam. Unfortunately, we cannot just do things as we wish. We need to consult with them and concur with them for a final decision.
Who are those now?
The accused. Remember, we are creature of instructions, my lord.
Are the accused able to fund the ballistic experts' costs? Are they?
They are not able, my lord. It transpired that they would not have been able, which is the reason why then we had to approach the legal aid.
And it took us 8 months to discover that.
Excuse me, my lord?
It took us 8 months to discover that.
My lord, unfortunately,
I'm not excoriating you.
Excuse me, my lord?
I'm not excoriating you.
Yes, I understand.
I'm just trying to get the logic of people in a trial like this, they postpone it in August to consult with a the ballistic expert, and they know that this gentleman doesn't come cheap. I mean, you are all practicing lawyers.
Yes.
You know that. And then 8 months down the line, nothing has happened. Because at the moment, nothing has happened.
My Lord, I would basically not say that nothing has happened, but when a person says to me that, or to us, or if our client says there's a possibility, we'll talk to our families, probably something can come out of this. We can't just say to them, no, don't do that, then we'll approach the Legal Aid South Africa, my Lord.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Can we phone
It's
Mr.
just an
Yeah, fine.
unfortunate situation.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Can you phone the head of the legal aid board? He must come to court.
Okay, now.
No, maybe tomorrow, because it baffles me. Baffles me.
Please, the court, my Lord.
I used to handle cases where you need an expert. You first ask the expert. You give the expert the evidence. And you tell him, I want to engage you to rebut this and this and this and this. What are your costs? And then the expert tells you it's 30 million. But because your clients are on legal aid, for me it's common sense. They can't afford that money. For me. Then you make an application to the legal aid board. Now it can't take 8 months. So let's have Mr. Majuto come in here and tell us whether the legal aid board wants to finance this or not. Okay.
There's a court, please, Madam.